preview tonight of the latest Bond movie, Daniel Craig's last movie. From Sean Connery to the most recent 007, several actors have taken on the role. Each Bond gives the character his own touch, but some lines are forever diamonds. Who's your favourite?
Bond. James Bond. Stop! You didn't finish! Stop!
Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Miss Anders, I didn't recognize you with the clothes on.
You are very suspicious, Mr. Bond.
Oh, I find I live much longer that way. Was it something I said?
How about the words, "I'll be right back"?
Katie Spencer joining us now from the Royal Albert Hall, where the royal premiere is going to be later on, looking absolutely splendid in her frock already. I love that backdrop as well where you are, Katie. Good morning.
Morning. Well, yes, actually, we're so keen we arrived here at the same time as the carpet fitters this morning. If I step out the way, you can see just how quickly, actually, they're doing their thing. It's all going up at a lightning quick speed, and there's a very good reason why this all has to look absolutely perfect tonight. We know, of course, Bond works for Her Majesty's Secret Service, and there's quite a few royal guests coming today. We've got the Duchess of Cornwall and Prince Charles, and we've also got the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge coming as well. So a proper royal send-off for Daniel Craig in his last outing as Bond. I mean, many of us thought this day would never come. Certainly, I think the cast must have been waiting for this time. We've had delay after delay after delay. Of course, COVID was the big one that put paid to this being released in cinemas any quicker. Aside from that, you also had the change of director. Danny Boyle was originally the director that was meant to be directing No Time to Die. Creative differences was the reason that he said that he left the project and to be replaced by Cary Fukunaga. Of course, as well, another delay we had was Daniel Craig injuring himself. He has got a little bit of a reputation for hurting himself on set. So when I caught up with him, I thought I'd ask him what it was like to be Bond and be covered in bruises.
If you watched my day for 2 days, and you'd wonder why it didn't happen more often. It's like, and my surgeon came to set and watched me work for 2 days because he couldn't understand why I kept on breaking things. And he went, "Oh, I get it now." I mean, it's just, Bond doesn't walk into a room. He comes through the window. It's like, of course I'm going to get damaged. I mean, talk to Tom Cruise. I mean, he gets way worse injuries than I do, and does way more of his own stunts. So, it's like, it's what it is.
Now, no press have seen the film yet, so there's been no reviews, so draw of that what you will, whether or not that might mean that perhaps it isn't the film we think, or whether they just want audiences to see it for themselves and make their own assumptions of what it's like. But we know, as well as the cast tonight, we've also got Billie Eilish coming here, who of course did the big Bond theme tune for this, and we've got one of the co-writers, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, so I'm going to be hoping to try and get hold of her later on.
Fantastic. It's good to see you, Katie. Thanks very much indeed. Love those guys behind her. What do you do for a living? Oh, I fit red carpets for the royals. Madame Tussauds has gathered waxes of the 6 stars of James Bond to mark the return of the iconic spy in the film No Time to Die. Daniel Craig there third from the left. You recognise the other. What a lineup it is. All the wax Bonds will be on display to the public from the 30th of September, Thursday. Each one is dressed in a tailored suit, of course. The lineup is fronted by Craig with Sean Connery, Timothy Dalton and the rest of the Bonds from down the years. Do you recognise Timothy Dalton there, of course? Roger Moore there, and who's that? Is that going to be Sean Connery? I think it might have been. And who's the one that we missed? Of course, George Lazenby. Now, Prince Andrew will be among members of the royal family to be honoured with a Platinum Jubilee Medal from the Queen.